Hello, it's the 9th of February, and it was a wonderful day, but however, it's a little bit tiring because it's the like the highlight of the Mardi Gras party for the Mellingers. Although we still have to work tomorrow for their dinner, this is like the big feast for them. And so what happened? I have to wake up early, like 6:30, because I have to pick up Josh still. So I what happened? I took a shower, a little breakfast, and then past 7 o'clock, I drove and went to pick up Josh. And I was able to reach him by 7:30. Then and then when we drove up to a warehouse, and I waited for because I know Robert wasn't there and Steve already was in Mellingers, and then I what do you call this? Or waited for. So Dan was there. Dan came, and then Andy and Hickshu came, and Andy's friend Ruben came as well. So they put all the stuff like the up lights in the truck and some of the stuff to bring still to the farm, while Josh and I went up already to the Mellingers so we could help Chef Rene do the preparation for the food. So I helped him out until Steve came back, and he needed two guys there, and Ian was there too. So Ian and I went to the farm, and then Steve gave me some list of things to buy still in the grocery and Publix. So the guys like Andy, Dan, Adish was there too, and Nick Show, they were there as well as Ruben to set up the place as well. So I went out to do the groceries in Publix. I have bought so much bread, French breads, and ice itself, like 20 bags of 20 pounds. However, I only have 9, so I took 20 more pieces for bags for the 10 pounds. And I put everything in the truck with all the food and drove back to the farm. And then Ian had to go because he still have work. So, and then I asked if I could buy some food for the guys because they're really hungry. So I went back to McDonald's. I went to McDonald's and bought some food for them. Now, what's his name? Sorry, I'm trying to recall everybody. There's a lot of guys and a lot of people who work with me, so I have to tell the list. Romel is a Filipino, brought two friends, Rayland and Ken, and they help us to do this to start for decoration and everything. So I asked them to set up for the bar, and then the rest of the guys came, like Keegan and Rick, and then the staff from Francis came, May came, and then I asked them to set up everything for the table and did some orchids for the centerpieces, and after everything was ready, although they had a meeting with Steve after that to prepare everything. Sebastian came, and then them the Guayabera. So some of the guys like Darian, who's Cuban, is with Alex. They were new with Francis. Darian works for he's in charge of the dish with Flora, and then Alex, I assigned him to go for the buffet with May, Napoleon was the other, and what's the other one? Rick. So, and then the rest will go for pre-busing and everything. So Keegan and Sebastian were the bartenders. So everything went well. I find that this is the third time I was part of the Mardi Gras, but this is one of the best ones because they already had the projector and they put everything there with all what happened for the past Mardi Gras parties, and I saw my picture there, so I was happy. Miss Lee West took care of this, and it was nice. And also they have the photo booth there as well. And then we were really preparing everything until like during the dinner, Steve told me to get the ice cream. They forgot about the ice cream in the Mellinger's place. So I asked Dan to come with me so he can see the place. And I was a psychic because that morning actually, I said, I wonder how this house look like when it's quiet because nobody will be here for tonight. And I wasn't expecting I have to go back there and check it out. So the house was quiet, the lights were on of course, but it was like different. And then we came back there to we went to stop over for Circle K because we have to buy brake fluid for the truck because there's a problem with the brakes again. And then we went back to bring the ice cream, And then everything went well. That's the only thing that was had the situation, but everything went well. And then Paul, the brother of Mrs. Mellinger, and Kevin, the son of Miss Mellinger, told me, Kevin last night and today from Mr. Paul told me, like, there was a flaw for the part, especially for last night, because I didn't play the piano. Because I remember they had the dinner that Friday 2 years ago, and I played the piano for them. So this time it was their friend who plays some religious music. Well, since I didn't ask me, but anyway, I'm okay with that. So the party went well. They have to clean up everything. It was a good thing because there's a really nice amount of helpers, and some of them really need some work. So there's a big thing that we invite. We hired them to do the job, and we ended up mostly by 9:30, and some of the guys left already. Rick and Keegan left, and then Sebastian, May, and I and with Josh went ahead, and then Steve was left behind to finish everything. I mean, for the lightings, to close the lights and everything. So I dropped Josh, and we shared some stories, and there was this guy who took care of the photo booth, James. We took pictures from his photo booth as well, and then I brought Josh home and went back here in the house, and we assessed with Robert came from the strike. Actually, he made a visit there with his butterfly wings and flowers that he gave to Mrs. Mellinger, to Miss Madeline. And so we discussed what happened and everything. So hopefully, Chef Rene said he wished that next time he'll be working the tent itself to make it easier for him for the food. And then, well, I'm right now I'm watching SNL. I'm one of my favorites for Saturday night, and Justin Bieber was the guest. So anyway, you take care then. And this is Louis. Thanks for following my journey. Good night. Happy Mardi Gras. And for tomorrow, Kung Hei Fat Choy. Bye.